I've been doing a stream every single night for the last 262 nights of streams. LockdownLAN. Some of you have seen me around, you know I'm not dead. I said that I would try and do some more dev streams this year. I was going to sort of mumble to myself about some of the thoughts and challenges. It is FortressCraft's 10th anniversary in about 2 months. The goal was to ship FortressCraft Phoenix in some form on that date. Realistically, that is going to be difficult, so I can't talk too much about it because I'm still under NDA. One option, ship whatever state the game is in and say extremely early access, hope that people will follow the game. The problem with that, the internet as a whole doesn't really seem to get early access, so likely to hurt rather than help. People have been spoiled by sort of the Electronic Arts betas. They're not betas, they're big adverts for the game. Very incomplete early access game and just say, hey, I patched FortressCraft for 4 years or something, and I only stopped because it wasn't making any money. Hope anyone who downloaded it who knows FortressCraft would be quite confident that I would continue to patch the game. But everybody else be like, another early access game, oh, it looks like crap, it's unfinished, it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. I have not done very much directly on FortressCraft. I have done a lot of work on the engine. Puke, the people above me, making it public, so I can actually chat about it and say, look, this is what I've been doing. And even if you're not interested in the game, which some of you probably won't be, I can at least say, here's the engine. I would be sad if I didn't ship something. I don't want to go back on my promise. So long ago, 2 years backwards, when I was like, I'll have plenty of time to do FortressCraft Phoenix. Nothing will possibly get in the way. It'll all be tickety-boo. I was approached by an extremely large internet personality, you know, large followers, not a large bloke, promote a game. He spec'd out the game he wanted, we wrote the game, he lost interest and said it wasn't what he wanted. So we spent 14 months on Nomancer, so it really hurt the plan. As it is, I am about 8 weeks from the 10th anniversary, which is not a date I can change. Though FortressCraft Phoenix does have a bunch of stuff that's cool and new, it doesn't really have much new. Foundation for new stuff, and there are a lot of plans, so please be on the Discord. On our True channel, there are tons and tons and tons of documents. I don't think I can get it done. I want to, but I don't think I can. To give you an idea of how hard I have been working, the guy who is paying me changed the contract to cap me at 65 hours a week because I was doing 80 plus hours. We do nightly streams on this channel and on Twitch, and you are always welcome to come and ask me questions about anything. I don't mind. That's kind of why we do it. I'm going to link this back and try and get people's thoughts. First question, shall I do FortressCraft Phoenix? And I think the answer is yes. People do want more FortressCrafty stuff. This is kind of one of those, please comment in the comment section if you do. The next question, which is a much more difficult one, is about release date. Now, when I released FortressCraft Evolved, I got a review. The game should never have been released in this state, it's not done. And I'm like, but don't play it then, don't download it, don't buy it. It doesn't matter to you whether or not I release it early access now and 2 years later you buy it, or buy it now and just don't play it for 2 years, or buy it now and just see how it is. People don't quite get the whole early access thing. Partly to make money to develop the game, partly so you can go, this bit works, that bit doesn't. This game isn't finished, isn't very helpful. This unfinished cake tastes like eggs and flour. Well, not finished. Should I release FortressCraft Phoenix in quote-unquote whatever state it's in 8 weeks? I'm beginning to feel the answer is no. It will take everything I have learned in the last couple of years. It will improve things. There's a lot more polish. Nothing really new. Just a reimagining. Now, I don't think, realistically, good state to ship. If I don't ship this in 2 months' time, when do I ship? It's easy. At that point, I am on this other game. It will cease development at some point. I will then have money in the bank account, and I will have nothing to do. And I will be working on FortressCraft full time. I don't think I should try and get this out in 2 months flat. I think I should finish on this other game, but then more publicly development of this, potentially with an early access release on FortressCraft Evolved's 10th anniversary. I can't remember when that is. Every time we go into a sale, the reviews go down. I love that. Possibly 9th of November this year would be the 6th-year anniversary of FortressCraft Evolved. But usually, see, when you see a game that has mostly positive and recently negative, that usually means they've patched it or changed it in some way. But I'm like, I haven't touched this game in a year, like FortressCraft Evolved. Should I do nothing for the anniversary, because that's an option, or should I release something else? It's not really a dev stream. This is more a catch up. This is an informal catch up with you guys. Gonna have to put up with me for about 45 minutes, but another quarter of an hour, and then I would just like you guys. I will link it, and I'd like you lot to go away and think about this. The problem is that FortressCraft, if Phoenix, due to a combination of this other project and Nomancer taking way longer than I had planned, and really not selling very much. We sold like 200 copies of Nomancer, and that is 14 months of work that took us. FortressCraft Phoenix is in a state where there is a lot of plans, some polish, some massive changes, but nothing is ready to ship. Not by a long shot. Do I release nothing, or do I re-release FortressCraft? Contact me saying, I'm trying to get this to work, can you help me? And I was like, would you like all the source code? He's using a newer implementation of XNA. Maybe this one? Hey, there we go. So, the question is, let's start a new one. If you've played FortressCraft, you will just be like, what? This is so much faster than the Xbox. It's just crazy. Opportunity has arisen to ship this game as opposed to Phoenix. $5 game, just to cover development costs, and just to say buying this helps support future game development. This is exactly FortressCraft on the Xbox. But it's here. It's all working. It's all recompiled. It's a bit of a nostalgia thing and a bit of a please buy this to support the game. If you are a Patreon, thank you so much. There is quite a bit of money in the Patreon fund, and that is to a very large degree what is going to cover development. On the Xbox, anything above about 5 would struggle. What you guys think? Spend a bit of time, and for me, hopefully it'll be a few days from Cledron, hopefully a few days. Ideally, we'd even like to get multiplayer working. It will primarily be him rather than me. Should I work with Cledron on re-releasing FortressCraft Chapter 1? And I know the next question, can I import my worlds? And the answer will be, Microsoft really don't like that. I'm going to end it here. This is going to be a short stream because I'm more expecting people to watch the stream back rather than be live. I will continue to do development next week, and I will post the question around. I know a lot of you are not old FortressCraft people. I'm well aware, and I know you want FortressCraft Phoenix, but I don't have it. Too much has gone on. Nomancer caused me a great deal of issues. This other game, it's going very well. The game is great, but fundamentally it has taken a lot of my time. I will be doing FortressCraft Fridays from now on. Do my best, and I hope everybody realizes that. Come back and chat with me later on. We're going to be playing from 9 PM GMT. So you're all welcome to come and just chat with me. We generally don't play games that take a lot of mental effort. So you can come along and chat with me about the games. We've got 2 months to decide. You, me, you being the community, me being poor sap who has to do it. Please let me know what you think. I'm always on Discord. If you want to talk to me privately, just at me. It's not locked away. Don't forget to like. Liking is always good. It will be a game that comes out. You will get to play that game. I guarantee you there will be rewards if you own FortressCraft in that game. I've worked very hard on that. It's just me. I just don't have any time. So don't do anything. Ship FortressCraft 2 and weather the storm of negative reviews. Ship FortressCraft Chapter 1. I might even be able to do it so it's $5, but $2 if you're in FortressCraft. I don't like receiving money and not giving something back. So I'd much rather sell you this game, FortressCraft Phoenix. You get something fancy because you own this game. I'd much rather sell you something than you give me money, if at all possible. I don't know how many people actually care about FortressCraft of Chapter 1. Maybe lots of people do. Maybe you're all like, what is this? What is this terrible Minecraft clone? What is going on? I don't know. So thank you very much. You're all awesome. I do love you all. You're all such wonderful people. I'll leave you with the banhammer.